Alright, so we drew a hand that has all of our mountains in it. I think I'm going to keep it. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and roll with this. So we're not mulliganing. My logic is basically that I can't cast any of my black cards, nor can I cast Counterspell, but I don't care. I have the best card in our deck in my hand, and I can discard mountains to use its ability. So hopefully our opponent isn't playing just some hyper-aggressive deck. Yeah, that thing will die to an Archmage. The Archmage doesn't die. Oh, and if we had a swamp, we could just play this for free. So I guess I'm getting punished right now. Kind of feels like I'm getting punished. Maybe I am. Having a sip of my drink. Gonna take 2. Yeah, get in there. What's gonna come down? Something with 1 toughness, hopefully, and hopefully has no removal spells. That's what I'm wishing for. Okay, cool. That's something that's gonna be playable. So this is a valuable creature. We can get it back with Soul Strings later, probably. So you discard a card, deals 2 damage divided any way you choose. It basically fires from Fire Ice, even though Fire Ice came out afterwards. It Fork Bolts for 3 and a discard. So if he has a removal spell, he's in good shape. I could have waited on this, but because of the Soul Strings and because I have no plays otherwise, I felt like it was a worse idea. I probably don't want to play my 4th mountain, but next turn I'm definitely going to play this 2-1 for 4. Don't worry, it can live. So what's he doing? Thinking about attacking? Yeah, I'm not blocking. Cool. If you control no untapped land... So this is a 5/3? Wow, this card's good. We drew another card we can't cast. I suppose that's totally foreseeable. There's no damage on the stack, which makes cards like this worse. But that's okay. So the question is, do I drop this land and then just pass the turn and kill the Rushwood Dryad and deal 1 to his dome? Do I play this and then take 7, probably? What's funny is that he has to tap all his lands. I would say I would wait until after combat to kill the Rushwood Dryad, because he might play another guy with 1 toughness and would keep him from doing that, but he has to tap all his lands in order to attack with the Berserker, which limits his options dramatically. So developing our board position with the Stormwatch Eagle doesn't do very much. I also have the option of blocking his Keldon Berserker and killing both of his guys. Again, this is pretty crappy without many swamps in play. Sort of knew that would happen. So I think what I might actually do is toss this away and a card in my hand to kill both of his guys and waste his tempo, and then hope I can manage the game with things like Copperleaf Angel, also with a chance to get this back with Soul Strings. So that'll be the plan. It's also possible he removes Archmage right now. I would probably pitch this Deepwood Legate. It seems bad. I guess I can return it later with Soul Strings. So he's just going to attack without tapping. Suppose I'm okay with that. So we're going to pitch this only with the assumption that we're going to be able to get it back by saving us some serious damage here. Yeah, we're going to act like we've got something good here. See you later, Deepwood Legate. Okay, so let's just hope he doesn't play something extremely good right now. Oh, okay. That's fine with me, actually. How many of those guys are you going to find? Only 1. Good. So that either means 1 was in his hand. I don't know. It's no Squadron Hawk. And it looks uglier, too. Look at this guy. Ooh. And we drew a guy that's essentially impossible to cast. So I'm going to drop this land now. We've lost this the first time. I'll find a way to deal with it later. And I think we just go ahead and play the Copperleaf Angel and start getting in there. Because it costs more. So this is mainly for mana efficiency. And this guy, we can sacrifice 1 land on the block to trade for either of his Howling Wolves. Isn't it amazing? Back then, they didn't have to call this something like Mercadia's Howling Wolf. Or some, zone of Mercadia. I don't know what that would be. Port. You'd call it the Port Forest Howling Wolf, because so many times have they used various nouns and adjectives. In this case, I guess it's like a gerund being used as an adjective or something. It's a wolf that is howling. And it's more like a present participle. So I can sack a land to make. Okay, good. Can we? No, we can't cast our soul strings right now. I guess this is like a Nambo with Copperleaf Angel, which is totally sad. We definitely dropped the swamp. We've got this that I don't care to use right now. And the question is, would I block this thing? God, this guy sucks so bad. Yeah. Okay, we'll do this. And I think we just keep this back. And we'll sacrifice a land on the block to kill this if it gets in there. I don't think... Will we sacrifice the land? Well, it depends on how much he taps, right? I think I'd be willing to sacrifice one land, and then I can cast Soul Strings. So go ahead, get here. We'll sacrifice a land here. He might combat trick us, and then what we can do is just vendetta his guy if he tries to blow us out. Because our Copperleaf Angel is actually pretty good. Flaming Sword, huh? Yeah. First strike, huh? Alternatively, okay, so he's tapped 2. We can just return the Archmage and the Copperleaf Angel. I kind of want to keep the value associated with the land I already sacrificed, though, and the tempo. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this. Not sure if that's right. Suppose you could burn my guy off. Wow, okay. That's pretty strong, isn't it? Okay, so his guy dies, our guy dies. He's got 3 cards. We lost a land there, which is actually pretty unfortunate, but could be worse. That doesn't do anything right now. The only card in our hand that does anything is Soul Strings, but we can cast it for 2, which is good. And then we can play our Archmage. Let me just make sure that I'm doing this right. Yeah, do we want the Legate in the Archmage? I don't think so. The Legate can come down for free, but it just sucks so bad. I think the Angel is good in the long term. Yeah, we want these 2 gentlemen. Want to pay 1. No, I don't want to pay 1 to prevent my own spell from working. I love how that's an option, though. Could have said any opponent, but I guess like you could do that just to throw it in the graveyard. It like gives you an opportunity just to discard it. Oh, that gentleman. That is trample unless I say otherwise. And I probably won't say otherwise. Okay, so now we can cast Counterspell, though also I could use this to discard. This guy is clearly getting in here. And I think I can afford to take 4. I know that one of his cards is a Howling Wolf, which I don't really care about. Suppose he could cast it and then go find another one, which would mean that he'd not done that before. That's not super scary to me. This isn't come down for a while. Do I just sit there on the Counterspell? I don't think so, because he's winning the current game with this. My guess is he just drew that, because I think he... No, I guess maybe not, because he had Lunge and Flaming Sword before. So I could pitch something to use the Archmage and trade for the Snapper. I think I'm fine taking that kind of damage. Is that wrong? I don't know. I guess I could prevent it from having trample, but that certainly doesn't do anything. And if I'm going to cast the Angel, then I can't hold back a counterspell anyway. So I feel like this is a win con, and I have to cast it. And then I think, leaving back the island in hand is better to use this Archmage fodder if I need to. The alternative is playing it now, then if I draw another land next turn, I guess I could, if I draw a swamp, I could play the swamp in Cateran and keep that counterspell. So maybe that's better. We'll go ahead and play this. Yeah, we'll be willing to go to 6, but any lower than this and we'll be in the danger zone. Okay, I can make that lose first strike, which I'm okay with. Now I actually have the ability to like do some sort of fancy double block maneuver here. I also can keep the counter spell available. Like, so I could pitch the Stormwatch Eagle or just keep it to block infinitely and sacrifice lands, which is depressing. Let's draw a card and see what's going on. Balloon Peddler. So a Grey Ogre, which gives guys flying, which isn't bad, certainly. I could double block and discard and trade, and then try to kill him with Copperleaf, like all in one go. I guess like making this big and countering something is probably good. So what are my options here? I can block Zarappa and block the elephant, probably like this. God, I'm afraid I'm going to do something horrible by clicking like this. And then I need 3 open, 2 for the counterspell. Is that all? I'd also like to make this not have first strike when that happens. 2. So the counterspell is the questionable ability. I mean, I can block with a Copperleaf Angel, which is probably the right play. How many lands do I want to sacrifice? Like, I think I want to go all in on this. Could also play the Balloon Peddler, then I can't counterspell. And that's just another body. You could do something to disrupt my blockers too. Like, this is probably the card we pitch, even though it's not bad. And I'm probably going to sacrifice a bunch of stuff here. So the question is, do I Balloon Peddle and attack with this? And then just, I have another guy in play, but I can't counterspell. Counterspell is probably important, I think. So the plan is to get in with this gentleman. Maybe we sacrifice 3 lands with this and block this elephant. Actually, that might be exactly what we do. Can't sacrifice all our mountains, though. Like, our current mana situation is horrible, admittedly. Look how many arms this guy has. Ooh. He looks like something from the Resistance video game franchise for the PlayStation. Okay, so maybe he has that Twister or something. I don't know. If I sacrifice 3 lands, I think one of them has to be an island and 2 of them have to be mountains. Don't think I can pitch a swamp. Though, how many black cards do I have in my deck? Where do I find this? I never remember. I never remember how this works. It's like in tournament something. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, so screw it. How many black cards? I don't think I have that many black cards, so maybe I just pitch my swamp too to keep counterspell up. See what happens here, though. Ooh, so he doesn't think I'm going to lose that many islands, right? I'm sorry, lose that many lands. Yeah, I definitely think I block here, and then if he plays a combat trick, I think I boost this by 3 and try to kill him in 2 turns with attacking. Okay, so he gets priority here, but he doesn't have to do anything, really. Now I don't even know if I want to save my counterspell till after, so I might want to pay, like, sack a blue instead of the black. I don't know. I don't have very many black cards left in my deck. Okay, so that's the blocking setup. We do this. Yeah, we're going to keep counterspell up. And we sacrifice this, that. Ah, Copperleaf Angel, the control card of the decade. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Do I want to kill something with Archmage right now? Maybe I do. Maybe I just want to zap him and discard this. Or make this lose trample? I don't think that does anything. Yeah, we're going to zap our opponent's face here and discard this thing. Whoa, he just conceded. Okay, cool. So you didn't even see our counterspell, which I guess is good. And we won a game. That's also interesting and unforeseen. I would even go so far as to say unforeseeable. So we saw some like fat guys and then a bunch of 2/2s. This doesn't seem good. I guess regenerating our guys could be good through damage spells. I don't know. He's probably going to bring in something to kill our Copperleaf Angel, like artifact removal. I guess. I don't know. That's what I imagine he would do. Like, Flowstone Wall might actually be good against him, and I'm thinking about bringing that in. I could also see him clogging up the ground, so War Cadence might actually still be good. He has removal, so this is fine. Brainstorm, again, not very exciting as a card at all. We sacrifice so many lands, it's hard to play all these black cards, but, you know, Submerge will be good against him, I guess. I don't know, like, it looks pretty good. I guess, I mean, all things considered, bringing another red card, what would I take out? One of these black cards that's impossible to cast. I kind of need them to interact in combat with him, even if this is a 2/2 horrible shade creature. They can only block creatures with flying. That's actually horrible. Get this out of here. And then, despite the fact that we have a black card, I'm taking out a swamp for not a sandstone needle. How about a mountain? Not convinced about that play. But now I have just as many. I think red is just more important now. I just have to play those horrible black cards in order to make it. Cool. This hand is as good as any, essentially. As good as any I expect to draw. And we draw another red card, which is bad. But I'm glad we boarded in that extra 5th mountain right now. What is this? Destroy all artifacts with convert mana cost X or less, so I guess he can kill the angel. Now we bluff a counterspell, pass the turn. If he doesn't play anything big here, we drop this probably, this thing. Okay, but we have to interact. Nope, that's got Defender. It makes things have haste, but I don't really care. So we're going to play the swamp, because I might want to discard an island. I can play a 2/2. I think getting this guy online is better. Even if this could be the key turn that he screws me up. Basically, I want to be able to draw a mountain to play this. We've got 5 in the deck. That's one of every 6 cards. Oh, no untapped lands. I guess Balloon Peddler would have blocked that with ease. Letting him get through. I don't care. This guy late game will have value. Draw another swamp, which is interesting. Don't have a lot of options right now. I think I have to play the Balloon Peddler and toss him in front of something. We can get him back later. We can actually get this back later too. Maybe next turn. So I might pitch this guy. Maybe I should have done that last turn and just blocked the Hammer Mage. The clown. Big top buddy. Yuck, that guy's huge. So we need Flowstone Wall to deal with that, or Thunderclap. That is Trample 2. Okay, so you're getting in front of that guy, and that's just fine, I think. I could absorb a damage, and no, it's not worth it. Yep, that's how we do this. We take a big 4. Whoop, if you heard the doorbell, it's because food has arrived. And certainly you did hear the doorbell. So man, this turn's going to be bad, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to be taking another 4. I'm not wasting the soul strings to get back the Balloon Peddler this turn. I need to somehow get an advantage and draw a mountain here. Whatever this is, it's probably getting countered, and we're taking 5. That math is really bad for us. Okay, so killing this lets him play another creature. Probably hearing a lot of paper bags open and rip. That's just the way this place works. And now my mouse is no longer working. Okay, well now it started working again.
It snowed. I didn't want to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, it snowed here, and we don't want to go to the grocery store. So we're going to go to 5.
Because we're lazy fuckers.
Yes. You heard that word from my wife. Oh my god, that card. Well, we know that that's going to kill us. Okay. So, I guess we need to draw a red here to Thunderclap. And we did! Okay, so we could like, somehow get out of this situation, I guess. Which is almost comical. Sound like Red Letter Media. So now Flowstone Wall becomes much worse because he has a War Cadence. But I have a Thunderclap. I could play the Flowstone Wall and then Thunderclap by casting it for free. That would be, I guess, kind of an interesting play. It doesn't seem that interesting to me. We're going to go ahead and Thunderclap. Take 1. War Cadence makes our wall pretty bad, though. Do I block this? Maybe. Maybe I do, and then I return guys later. He gets to cast another guy this turn. He's got 3 cards in hand. I don't know, maybe I should just suffer and take 1. Yeah, Balloon Peddler can eat that guy, so who cares? Do I see? Yeah, I do. Yeah, we're just going to cast this the regular way. And hope he doesn't have a combat trick, and if he does, I guess we can block or something. Cool. So I could block this, but I think that's wrong. Could we come back from this game? Maybe. Ooh, that thing takes forever to die.
I need you to whisper something to me.
You need what?
I need some information.
Okay, 1 moment, people.
It's not true.
Okay, I'm back. So this turn, I think we need to play the wall or the eagle. Probably the wall, I guess, and he can pay to keep us from blocking with it, but that forces him to pay to keep us from blocking with it, which is good. Might also be able to discard something to use Stronghold, whatever.
You were wrong.
Did you get it to work?
Yep.
Okay, but it worked, right?
Yep.
That's the important part. Okay, we're gonna.
The important part is you're wrong.
Okay, my wife just wants to tell me I was wrong about something, which is exciting, of course. So I might discard a creature spell just so I can get something back with Soul Strings, because he's probably going to be paying a lot of mana to get through for 1 here, or maybe more, but I'm going to be countering if he casts another dude. So this 1/1, do we want it to go all the way? No. No, we don't. Oh man, my mouse is not working very well. There we go. I guess the surface was just oily. How much did he pay? 2? Yeah, he can get through for 1, that's fine. We'll deal with that guy later. Yep. So I cast the wall now and leave it back as a blocker later. Probably. And I think I do cast or play this land in order to compete with his War Cadence. You do it for theoretically 6, which is really good for us. Because we can block then. I guess with just the eagle, do we wait? And because then we can let him get through. No, because then he can lunge and kill us. We don't want him to be able to lunge and kill us. We'll just sit on this right now, I guess. We can draw a removal spell for this guy, I guess. I guess Vendetta's pretty bad at this point. And the question is, do we want to play this wall and let him... If we play the wall, we let him attack us for a turn, put us at 2. I don't think we can do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn. Stormwatch is basically a blocker right now. Okay, so our opponent hasn't done anything into his main phase. Is he attacking? Probably. Oh, he is. Joke's on him. I'm going to block this and just kill it. And I'm okay with that. As long as I leave 2 untapped to counter his first creature spell next turn, I don't care if it has haste. I just want to use Soul Strings, really. Which is a terrible card name, by the way. Another land. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 7, so I could play a land and then use it, but then he can get through with whatever he plays, which is unacceptable. Well, no, he would have to play something for that costs 1 or the 2 less than the number of lands he has. Do I just sit like this? I think what I do is I play the wall. I play a land and I play the wall, and then now we have a blocker. Then I just pitch this land. Admittedly, this blocker isn't very strong with War Cadence out, but here we are. Ooh, a dude that requires that I don't Soul String this turn. We have to sacrifice that guy, or sacrifice the land to give it flying? That's terrible. We're keeping the land because I might want to pitch it rather than the Soul Strings. So, like, we kind of have a soft block right now. I say kind of, and I mean kind of. Oh my god. So he can deal 4 damage divided any way he chooses among target creatures? That's terrible. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. So now we gotta Soul Strings immediately. That guy's fine. Do we need to Soul Strings right now, or should we Caterin whatever right now? It's a big guy. I think we Soul Strings, but then he might just be able to kill us with a guy with haste. So maybe we do have to cast this. And then do we have to play the land? Because if he has a dude, he can just haste it into us. If it's a small dude, if it's got like 3 power, and then we won't be able to pay the War Cadence. So like a 3 power creature, I take it has a casting cost of 4. So that means if he plays a land, he has 5 mana. War Cadence costs 1 plus X. That means 4. Will I be able to pay 4 if I Soul Strings? No. I don't think I can afford that. I know he's got 2 Howling Wolves, which cost much less. Yeah, I think I have to wait till next turn to Soul Strings, sadly. Well, this guy's almost like an attacker. I don't know, it's bad. Maybe I just let this happen, and if he has enough to play a creature, deal 3 to me, and War Cadence, I'm okay with that? I guess? No, I don't think I am. Pass. We gotta hurry this up, too. Okay, there's a Howling Wolf. So he can basically not do anything this turn with that, but next turn that's scary. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of unpleasant. He won't be giving them a haste this turn. But this lets us Soul Strings for much less, which is good. So we're going to target... I think at this point we target the Hornclaw because we have to somehow win. And probably the thing that counters creatures still, because I bet his hand is bad. And so we pay 3 for that? Yeah. Wait, does this mean he just kills us because we can't block anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to pay 8? I think I just lost myself the game. No, I guess I didn't. But I feel really close to doing that. If he plays a land, I think we lose the game. But I'm kind of willing to lose at this point because I need to somehow win. And I feel like if he can't make it happen this turn, I might be able to pull it off here. Is he just tapping everything? No, it's a Scoria Cat. Okay. You got it. That thing is gigantic. Huh, that's gonna kill my wall, isn't it? This game is probably lost. Okay, a spider. That's also unfortunate. So I guess this was the wrong gentleman to find because his hand is now empty. That's gonna be a day late. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to be able to pay 8, which means we can only use 3 of our lands this turn. That's really horrible. That assumes he doesn't draw land. Let's make it happen. Oh god, another guy. I think he just kills me with damage beyond the normal blocking scenario. Here we're just seeing if he screws up. Okay, so that's more guys than I can block, so this game is over. Alright. Kind of expected. Does this help at all? I don't think so. That doesn't either. We could find a mercenary. I guess he's got a wall. I don't really care though. This can't block any of his guys, so it seems relatively weak. Yeah, I think we roll with this anyway. I'm not very pleased with the current setup, but you know, such is life. Could cut a island. Actually, that might be a way to go. And add in probably like a swamp, I guess, but swamps aren't very strong. I guess I would actually put in a mountain. The reason being that, well, we didn't have time to submit because of my silliness. Yeah, mountain would be nice right now, but actually we have the 2 islands, so we're going with this. We're on the play, which is good for the first time. That enforcer is pretty bad. Oh, dude, that's a really good creature, too. We're definitely going to drop this. This is actually a cool game where Pete Bog gets to do something exciting. Yep, just 1. That's fine. I'll be able to kill that with Thunderclap eventually. Cool. And then next turn, gosh, I get to ramp out there, which is fine. And I think I do that. Battle Rampart? That actually scares the bejesus out of me, and I'm countering it. All his guys having haste is probably too much for me to handle right now. We're just dropping this guy like he's hot, and I guess he is. And he's punching an old man. That's what horror mercenaries do. If this thing attacks, I'm not blocking it. And if I were him, I might attack even if I didn't have a lunge. Excuse me. Rhystic Lightning, that sucks. That's a better removal spell than we saw the entire draft. So I can lose this land to play Copperleaf Angel this turn, which isn't very exciting. Or I can wait another turn and not lose it. I think losing it is totally fine. We gotta do something this game. Get the beats on fast. So hopefully he doesn't have lunge. Since he has the Rhystic Lightning... Okay. No, we're not letting that happen. Guess I should have left the Swamp untapped to bluff Vendetta. Now he knows I don't have it in my hand. Yuck. That's actually bad right now, because we're in kind of a stall. Spiketail Hatchling is extremely mediocre. I probably will not block this turn, so... Oh. No, I think I have to, like, make that be huge. So, we might try to just sit there and block this thing by sacking 2 lands. We no longer need 2 swamps, by the way. And we know we can give it... Okay, we actually need to sacrifice 3 lands here. But I'm going to do it. Yeah, we're going to sacrifice all 3 of these babies. I don't care if he's got lunge. We're all in on this plan. Could have just gone all in totally. That would have been maybe a more interesting play. What is this, Rhystic Lightning again? He has another one, I'll be upset. Nope. I'm okay with that, though. Did he just assume I was only going to lose 1 land and calculate the math accordingly? Or is he going to kill this? Because I don't see how he's going to do that at this point. Nope. Cool. And that thing is castable somehow. So, we're going to get in there with this guy and start the race. We're going to get in there with both these gentlemen. What is this, a fog? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. He lost that combat trick that he knew we were playing around. Okay. Well, that's foreseen, I suppose. This would have to be a 7/7 to end the clock a little faster. I guess now it could be... Yeah, it would still have to be... Nah, it's 3 turns unless I bring it up to 8, which is too much. Yep, that's fine. See him wasting cards, I guess, seems okay with me. He could definitely still kill this somehow. Or just throw guys in front of it. I mean, this is how we're playing this game. I'm hoping to draw another land to drop this thing. He's a big 10. Now we want to draw a Mountain Hijitsu's second right. This can only target a creature. He deals... He's got to attack with this guy here. Put me at 10. Right? Nope. Maybe he's got a lunge or something to deal the extra 2. Yuck, that thing is going to be huge. So let's draw land here. We did not. We drew something that gives our guy Shroud. Okay. So I think this turn is where we go all in on Copperleaf Angel and try to kill this. Does that seem right? We've got an Alexi's Cloak. Bring it up to 8. Can that really be right? Do I get in there one more time? No, I basically really risk dying if I do that. If I get it in... Huh. He's got to throw his spider in front of it. This way I get to trade with a Scoria Cat. This can only target a creature. Okay, that's right. So I can give this thing Shroud at this point and throw out a removal spell. Would have really rather drawn a land there as a blocker, to play blocker. Like, can I kill his guys fast enough? If I kill this Scoria Cat, can he do anything? Because if I attack now, then it puts him at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then it puts me at like Chris Mage Death the following turn if I can't get rid of whatever he does, which is really bad. So I think I keep this back, block the cat. If he has, does it say, I think it deals 2 damage to its controller, that's what Lunge does, so I think I might be able to take advantage of him if he gets extra greedy with this. He has to tap all his lands to make his guy big anyway. And I totally keep 1 land around. Yuck. Okay, we do this now. Do I tap it now? If I do that, I need to do that later for the cat. I don't think I do because I can draw a land for this. Okay, well this kills something, gives my guy +1/+1. Okay, that's... No, I can't target my guy. Yeah, so maybe not attacking last turn was a complete error. And now I have to wait, essentially. Might be able to kill that guy at EOT, I guess not. I mean, this is stressful. I'm down to a minute on the clock. I don't think I can win this. This is definitely dying right now. Whoa. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give this +1/+1 and then this -1/-1. I don't see being able to do anything better with that. I guess I could do something with the Scoria Cat, but right now I'm really looking to be as mana efficient as possible and hope I draw land anyway. And we do, which is incredibly important. This is totally going to attack this turn. We have one blocker, yeah, and we've got Thunderclap. It's really hard to kill that Scoria. Okay, that's dead. Whoa. Regenerate? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well that's a huge problem. Wow. Okay, so we've got 16 seconds left. Not sure how we're going to get out of this one. Oh, well, that's going to do it, folks. Well, everybody, there we go. Masks. 1 second. Well, we're not dead yet? No, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so we ran out of time. Yeah, we went to 1 there. Huh. So if I would have... No, I'm not sure I had any outs. I sacrificed that land, which was necessary. That turn, I would have attacked. He would have taken it and gone to 5. Then I would have died. So that's the Masks draft. We'll do another one, I think, sometime soon.